Upper arm options on the X4'26. The kit comes with two options in the kit. We have the CFF soft upper arms included, which that's the initial setting. That's what I recommend for most conditions. And this will give you a good all-around feel. The car will be forgiving to drive with good traction. For certain conditions though, we do have the upper link arms included in the kit, which they're stiffer flex-wise compared to the CFF arms. And they're also, of course, adjustable in very small steps, which the CFF upper arms, they're fixed with eccentric inserts. So when you use the upper link arms, they will stiffen up the suspension assembly, which will give you more initial steering and can help to make the car more aggressive and reduce roll for certain conditions, especially for spec racing on carpet. We've seen improvements with these upper link arms for certain conditions, but realistically you'll end up running the CFF upper arms for the majority of conditions, and it's good to have the upper link arms as an option at your disposal for different conditions. The third option, which is also interesting and useful, is the so-called Hillbilly upper links, which they're the upper link arms, which you need to use the turnbuckles from the steering assembly, the longer turnbuckles, to make the upper arm longer. And we have a built-in feature in the X4'26. You can mount the Hillbilly upper links on the car onto the upper clamps without any modification necessary, like it's been on previous cars. And when you mount the upper link arms in Hillbilly configuration, you need to use long ball studs on the inside point. Keep in mind that when you mount the Hillbilly upper link arms with normal ball studs on the inside point, the ball stud sits 1.5mm lower than with the bolts from the regular upper arms. So you need to have that difference in shimming in mind when you mount these on the car. That the upper links with normal ball studs are 1.5mm lower than the regular upper arm balls that are included in the kit. And what do the Hillbilly links do? When you make the upper arm longer, you free up the car, you take away camber gain, the car will be flatter and have more corner speed. Specifically recommended for higher grip carpet and high grip asphalt, and especially for conditions where you might be traction rolling or where the car is edgy to drive. The Hillbilly upper links will help the handling in those conditions. And in the next step, I'm going to demonstrate how to mount the Hillbilly upper links on the new upper clamps without any modifications. So I'm quickly going to show you how you can mount the Hillbilly upper link arm onto the car. I'm just going to show you on one corner of the car here. It's pretty trick how it's made on the X4'26, that you can mount it without making any modifications, and that the front and rear mounting point is of the same height, unlike on the old car when you had to mount one part to the top deck and one to the upper clamp, and you had to use different shimming. Now you don't need to do that anymore. The only thing you need to do is you do need to remove these caster inserts here, which I'm gonna quickly do. And when that is done, you're gonna leave the middle screw in here so that it keeps the upper clamp in place, which also is very convenient that you don't need to remove the whole assembly when you put these on. And then you simply install these here in these two screw holes here. Those are made for the Hillbilly upper link arms. Keep in mind that there's a 1.5mm difference in shimming compared to the regular balls that we use. And these just mount here on the outside. One thing to note with the upper link arms is that with the outer ball cup, you may need to remove material from the top here depending on how much shimming you're using underneath. Depending on the wheel type that you're using, it will affect the clearance that you have from the ball cup to the wheel. So keep that in mind, that you have clearance when you put the wheel on that is not touching the wheel. See, here's close, but you still have clearance, so keep that in mind. And that's how simple and easy it is to mount the upper link Hillbilly link arms on the X4'26.